Good afternoon. For me, it's a pleasure to explain what the project entails. Global Strategy Implementation, Golden Race. No esperes a que las condiciones sean perfectas. Empieza donde estás. Robert Kiyosaki. Who am I? I'm Jonathan Castañeda Castillo. I'm director in foreign gain trade for the company Containers MX, international and national companies to introduce themselves in different parts of the world. For me, it's important to work with you because support the Mexican economy and generate hopes in addition to the fact that it's benefit you to enter this beautiful market. Relationship between Mexican demographics and purchasing power, Mexican demographic and purchasing power offer opportunities for different theater products such as golden rice liquors, especially if targeted and specific market segment and value innovation and quality. How can their political system help or undermine your client? Mexico is stable several political factors such as almost all openness in sectors um, as manufacturing, trade, tourism, technology, agribusiness. How does it benefit our customers? Access to a market of more than 1,026 million people, unique network of free trade agreements in the world, etc. How will the Walls project play out between the economy system of the target country? This growth is driving with increasing demand for catering service and the popularity of home food delivery service, economic stability and governmental support for the food industry, probable and favorable environmental. How they use the Mexican legal system and relevant governmental regulation to their favor. It's easy. It's complies with the food safety and environmental standard is crucial if you want to export or import ins and norms such non-sanitary regulation and labeling for alcoholic beverage and classification of alcoholic beverage. How do you foreign direct investment work in that country? Are there any fiscal incentives your client can take advantage of? Mexico is one of the top recipients on FDI with fiscal incentive and supplementary registration process. Some federal programs is IMEX, Fund Manufacturing, Maquiladora and Export Service Industry, and Project Sector Promotion Programs. How is the local currency doing? Include a snapshot of the current monetary trends. Soaring it, the Mexican peso is trading in approximately 19 pesos per USA with fluctuation due to economic conditions and inflation. An insight on the tying country's culture in the workplace. What the Mexican company will think and hope to address it. Market operation, respect for the boss, very important personal relationships, and family and holidays are cultural purity. How to approach it with the personal trust and not just professional. Lead with clarity without authoritarianism. How to comply with relevant fiscal and or environmental regulations. Um, complies with environmental regulation and such as NOM 001, Semonart, and 1996 for wastewater, discharge, and the climate change is law essential to operate sustainability and avoid penalties. Mexican hiring practice. Higher legality we created and companies in Mexico provides basic benefits, vacations, Christmas bonus, social security, and this minimum wage is the 15 USD day more in the border zone. And the onions is there any your most negotiated with them will love tip and use legal counsel and offer good conditional to attract talent. How can the ability of the qualified employees affect business expansion plans? The ability of qualified employees can directly and significantly affect business expansion plans on several key levels, speed of expansion, operation cost, product and service quality, events localization, innovation, and scalability. In the state in commercial policy, these concepts and key details trade agreements, then make agreements with LATAM, TLCs, tariffs, and it depends. Is the 20 to 30% on product upside of trade agreements and subsidies is agriculture, automotive, and renewable energy, imported quotas, apply the cultural products and saturate sectors, anti-dumping duties, taxes on products sold to low price. Regulation complies with norms and licenses for specific products. Mentions and successful story of a foreign company that's already operation in the Mexican market. One success story is that McDonald's, which has managed to establish a strong position in Mexico, adapting to local preference and offering products that resonate with Mexican consumers. Adjustments to enter the Mexican market, adapt the product and use floor packaging or presentation if necessary. This local marketing position the liquor with in attractive Mexican for Mexican consumers. EA complied with regulations, health registration offer price. When should they start and why? Start and 6 to 12 months before launching the product. This is necessary due to time required for sanitary registration, product adaptation, and the commercial preparation. What are the associated costs? Cost type, this type is USA dollars, health registration confer price. It's depend $3,000 to $10,000 per product. Label and packaging adaptation, $2,000 to $5,000. Import and logistic varies by volume and destination city. And initial marketing campaign, the 10 to $15,000. Legal and representative advisors is $5,000 per year. At what scale shoulder international or regional? My recommendation started regional entry, Ciudad de Mexico, Guadalajara, and Puebla. Why? Lower initial risks, allow this product reception and adjust strategy. What's way to enter the Mexican market? Start with direct export on local distribution. Less risk, evaluate and own subsidiary if the market responds well. Strategic alliances or acquisition. Seek partnership with liquor distribution, online sales platform on our Asian restaurants to gain visibility. And partnering with logistic companies or government stores can also be useful. Logistical chains and how they face time. Slow custom, use the consumer brokers with experience in sale, road tapes, hiring server and relief carriers, and rural distribution to contract local companies for final delivery. And finally, my conclusion is complies with Mexican start comfort, please, labeling. Your preparate is the 6 to 12 months in advance. Your price initial investment is $20,000 to $70,000. Start with direct export and distribution in Ciudad de México, Guadalajara, Puebla. Form alliances with local distribution and vendors. Take care of logistic with insurers and relief operators. Um, in my opinion, Mexico is a good opportunity, but it requires a gradual and well-adapted entry. And if the market responds well, you can grow with your own subsidiary. Thanks.